Alright, yes man. Done all you asked. Mr. House is out of the picture, and I've spoken to every single tribe. And, last but not least, I've installed the security upgrades to the Securitrons.
Mr. House is out of the picture and you have the platinum chip? Wonderful. Let's go. Hi! This is big, huh? A very big moment. Here goes. I'll just take that platinum chip off your hands. Thanks. Wish me luck. Wow, Mr. House had quite a setup here. I can access his databanks and view telemetry on every Securitron on the network. Wait, so that's what the platinum chip does. Interesting. Mr. House had a whole demonstration planned for you. Just head downstairs to the lowest level to check it out. You'll see.
Alright, so... what the heck just happened? Like, yes, man just exploded in his face where Mr. House used to be. Kinda creepy. Anyway, what on earth is this?
Step closer to the demonstration area, please.
Oh.
Okay,
All right.
So you're familiar with Securitrons by now, obviously. I mean, some of your best friends are Securitrons, right? Our titanium alloy housing does a good job of protecting our delicate electronic insides from small arms fire and shrapnel. Our left arm contains an X-25 Gatling laser, quite deadly against soft targets in medium range. That looks like fun. And for close-range suppression and crowd control, we have this handy-dandy 9mm submachine gun. Nice. All of this is old hat, right? Here is where it gets interesting. Turns out that those are our secondary weapons. All this time we've been running the Mark I operating system, which doesn't have drivers for our primary weapons. Imagine! Now watch this. I'm downloading the Mark II OS to all Securitrons on the network. Makes quite a difference. With the M235 missile launcher, we can engage ground and air targets at long range. And a rapid-fire T-28 grenade launcher system makes us deadly in close-range engagements. Woo! Look at that! The OS upgrade also includes drivers for our onboard auto repair systems. Just try to hurt us now! Altogether, this software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness. Per unit. New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. You can come back up and see me or be on your way. I know you're a busy person.
Alright. Looks like I have a pretty good position with my army now, don't I? Alright, yes, man. It's the plan.
You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. Here's some big news. I decoded a military radio transmission, and it turns out the NCR president, Aaron Kimball, is going to visit Hoover Dam. I guess he wants to boost the troops' morale, but according to projections Mr. House made, he has an 83.75% chance of being assassinated. Oops. Anyway, it looks like Mr. House thought it was important to keep President Kimball alive.
You know, Mr. House may not have been the nicest of people, and I'm not really on good terms with the NCR. I don't really think too highly of them either. there's one thing Mr. House was not. He was not stupid, except for, well, he underestimated me. But other than that, he seemed like quite a smart man. I mean, he built this New Vegas with his sweat and blood. There has to be a reason he wanted Kimball to be alive.
Mr. House ran projections on how the NCR public will react to a defeat at Hoover Dam. Overwhelmingly, they'll blame Kimball. But if Kimball dies at Hoover Dam, there's no obvious scapegoat for them to blame, so they'll blame New Vegas instead. So that means reduced tourism for up to 5 years. The equations are pretty complicated. Mr. House sure liked numbers.
Yeah, well, unfortunately there isn't really a lot I can do about that.
You are so misunderstood. Well, it's their loss. Forget about the president. We've got something more important to take care of. This gadget I'm handing you is called an override module. Mr. House had 2 of these made years and years ago. Just like him to think ahead. Take the module to the El Dorado substation and attach it to the power control terminal. I'll handle the rest.
Alright, sweet. I'm sensing that this will soon be quite awesome.
Great! When this is taken care of, we'll be all set for the Legion to make its move.
Okay. One last final thing to get done. Alright. So Gannon here has just given me a very interesting proposal. Apparently Gannon knows some people. Some very old people, evidently. And they're willing to help. Several of them in total. Scattered throughout the wasteland. 5 of them, actually, if we're more precise. One of them is in Novak. So we'll stop there, and on our way out, we shall stop right up here, and then we'll pop in over there on our way back to Yes Man, and once we're done with Yes Man, then I'll suppose go up to these last 2 people. And when that's all done and dandy, I suppose it'll be time to take on the Legion. Now, these people may be old, but apparently they used to work for a place called the Enclave, as did Gannon before it was taken out by the NCR. And to me, it seems like these people have connections. And hopefully they'll be good connections. And, you know, they're allied with Gannon. So, I honestly can't see why it would be a bad thing. Seems great to me. I'm excited. Anywho, this is where we're supposed to go. That power plant right there, right beside Helios 1. Whoop!
Stay out of the control room and enclosure, or there's gonna be trouble. Got it?
Yeah, sure. As I was saying, I'm going to be using the Stealth Boy, which I found in the Securitron bunker, to hopefully get through here. Alright. Sure, hidden.
My covert.
And my last Stealth Boy. Unless, of course, I find another one, which would be nice. But for the time being, I'm not sure that's going to happen. Big breath. Oh, jeez. You guys see nothing. Nothing at all. Okay. Now, if they'll just ignore me, I believe... Ah, yes. Power the substation. Override ship. Sweet. Alright, yes man, I've done this. Okay. Alright, here we are back in Novak. This is the Dynamite Inn, is it not? Now who's this? Ah, Daisy Whitman.
Wimped out and fine weather for flying. It's times like these that make me miss it all.
Ah. Well, Daisy, I am not here to talk about planes. Actually, well, I have some plans. I've been told that I won't have much influence over you, so I'll just let Gannon do the talking.
Told you everything about us, did he? Well, it's been a while since I've had my hands on the controls of a vertibird. There's a chance I could crash us in the middle of Lake Mead. That place seems to attract aircraft for some reason. But if I get one more chance to fly, count me in. I'll be there. My part of the passphrase is dear.
Passphrase? Not quite sure I understand that. Whatever the case, thank you, Daisy. I hope to see you on the battlefield.
Watch your six out there.
Since my mother died, Daisy's been the only woman in my life. She was the only other woman close to my father, too. She flew him out on over a dozen missions, including his last. I've always been close to Daisy. There have been some good men along the way, but lovers make poor confidants. Daisy never had children of her own, so she was always there to listen. Being in the Enclave didn't mean much to her. She just loved to fly. It broke her heart to be grounded.
That's sad. However, I don't really have many words to say to you again. Seems you've lived a long life.
As screwed up as it sounds, at least she was a part of something. Granted, it was something admittedly pretty bad, but it was something. If you spent the first half of your life flying Enclave troopers in a vertibird, I suppose picking over pre-war rocket parts doesn't quite compare.
Suppose so. Alright. That's deer down. 4 more to go. Alright. We're fairly close to where this next person is. I'm not sure where they're living. This is like the middle of nowhere, just outside of New Vegas. The sharecropper farms, but oof! Other than that, not really a lot around. Other than that, not really a lot around. I wonder what she's doing. Maybe she's on top of this mountain. Or he, I guess. Because I'm assuming Daisy is he said Daisy was the only woman in his life, so I guess that would make sense. Oh, some enemies over there. Enemies over there. There's a lot of enemies around here. Luckily no one spotted me yet. Cannell Johnson's cave. Okay. That's not creepy. Hello?
Well, it's about damn time. What took you... Oh.
Oh?
I've been in the Reaper's shadow for a long time now, and I thought he'd finally showed up to collect. He's just mocking me now.
I see. Well, Gannon here has been coming around, gathering up his, I don't know, army of awesome old people, I guess.
Thought I recognized the fellow with you. So what's this reunion all about then?
Oh, working a sudden empire and all that.
Well, now there's an interesting idea. Do a bit of good before we're all dead and forgotten. You can count me in. Oh, and in case Arcade forgot to mention it, there's a 5-word passphrase needed to get into the bunker. My word is old. Appropriate, huh?
If I had to pick anyone who didn't belong in the Enclave, it would definitely be Johnson. He hated what the Enclave was doing. Day to day, week to week, he would question orders, subvert mission objectives, do anything he could to serve without serving. It's amazing he was never court-martialed. He always had good things to say about my father. Said I was like him in a lot of ways. I wish I knew.
I'm sorry, Gannon.
I grew up without him. I'll always feel like something is missing from my life, but you're right. It's not like I'm the only kid in the wasteland who's grown up without a dad. Johnson always said my father was a good man. If that's the only thing about me that's like him, that's enough for me.
That's pretty good, then. Alright, Johnson, I'm still not entirely sure what to think of you, but you got some nice posters here, I guess. Alright, I'll be seeing you then. Just 3 more to go. Hello there.
Looks like I forgot to lock the doors again. If you're with the NCR, get out. This place is mine, and I'm not leaving.
Wait, so people just walk into your house randomly? What kind of establishment do you run here, man?
Been a while, Arcade. So, what's the point of all this? Can't find any younger mercenaries?
There's kind of an empire that I'm trying to get going here. I've been told you guys are pretty awesome doing that kind of thing.
Is that right? The million-dollar question is, who exactly are we settling?
Does it matter?
Yeah, it does. There's not a chance you'll find me helping the NCR in any way. They've caused me too much grief.
Alright then. That's a shame, Orion.
Oh, I'll come. But depending on the plan, I might not be staying. Keep that in mind. Arcade might have mentioned there's a passphrase needed to get into the bunker. My part is remember.
Alright, sweet. Thank you, Orion. Hopefully your initial assistance will be helpful.
What's up?
Don't have anything to say again? Guess not.
Moreno took the fall of the Enclave hard. He never questioned his orders, never questioned the legitimacy of what the Enclave was doing. To him, it was all one unbroken chain, from Washington to Richardson. When we left Navarro, I remember looking up at Moreno. He said, "Kiss America goodbye, boys." When we left the Enclave behind, the love in him burned itself out. Now there's just a bitter old man left.
You see, yeah, I've experienced that firsthand. But he's known this way of life his entire life. Can't really blame him.
I suppose you're right. When you're part of something for that long, maybe it's impossible to let go without losing part of yourself. Moreno may be a stubborn son of a bitch, but at least he's loyal.
That's very true, very true. Alright then. 2 more to go.
West Side, huh? I passed through here with another follower a while back, Anderson. The locals were having a lot of trouble getting water through.
Yes, I've heard of West Side. It's much like Freeside, only it's wester. And there's apparently super mutants living here, so that's kind of creepy. Anywho.
Prim wimped out and accepted NCR rule. Some people will do anything to feel safe. You don't strike me as someone down on their luck. What brings you to West Side?
Actually, you're right, I'm nearly at my prime. I'm here to ask your assistance, Judah.
Hello, Arcade. Making some new friends, are you? Why the need for a bunch of old war horses like us?
Well, you're pretty awesome, and to be honest, I don't think the Legion will be expecting you.
Swooping in on a vertibird, guns blazing? Haven't done that in years, but all right, I'm in. None of this means a thing if the rest of the group doesn't show up, though. Oh, and you'll need my part of the passphrase to get into the bunker. Navarro.
Oh. Well, thank you, Judah. Your help is always needed.
Uh-huh.
Judah Krieger is the glue that's kept us all together over the years, and with good reason. Anyone who can command Moreno and Johnson in the same unit without somebody getting fragged is one hell of a leader. Krieger was polite and kind, but never warm. He always did his best to make me feel welcome in the group. I think he did it out of a sense of loyalty to my father. Loyalty means a lot to Judah. Not loyalty to the Enclave, or even the ideals they fought for, but to the people who served with him.
Yes, I get that sense to you, Gannon.
Sometimes I wonder how much of my father they see in me. They went through a lot together, but my family went through it too. I'm glad they've watched out for me all these years. Maybe someday I can return the favor.
Yeah, well, soon you'll be one of the 3 people in charge of a glorious empire.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Yes, I need you to come and help me with the thing I was talking about earlier, and your coworker there looks really creepy.
I'm intrigued, so I'll go to this reunion. I'll be handing things over to Calamity, so talk to her if anything comes up. Oh, you'll need my word from the passphrase to get into the bunker. Friends. Don't forget it.
Alright. Thank you, Dr. Henry.
Yes, yes.
Alright, last but not least is to put this password into the Remnant's bunker. Very odd.
Doc Henry always was a hard one to figure out. It didn't seem to matter whether he was working with humans or dogs. He had an equal lack of affection for both. A regular Diogenes. I'm not sure what the man was after. Knowledge is power, but to what end for Henry, I have no idea. The problem was what mattered to him, not its practical impact. He simply solved riddles because they existed.
Interesting man.
Not everyone dreams of being a revolutionary, I suppose. Maybe we can't all change the world. Maybe it's enough just to do good for the short time that we're here. No one's going to sing Doc Henry's praises when he's gone. But he's probably saved more lives than I ever will.
Oh, we'll see about that again. As soon as this empire gets up, man, it's gonna be awesome. Alright, Gannon, here we are, the Remnant's bunker. Down here in this rock. You guys sure have an odd sense of habitat. Ooh, this place is kind of fancy looking. Nice blue lights. What on earth is Eddie? Perhaps he's stuck up there, I don't know. Whatever. Door control panel. Dear old friends, remember Navarro. Okay, access to the Remnant's bunker. Ask the Remnants to support the fight against the Legion of the NCR. I'm wondering who was in this bunker. Oh my. Oh wow. That's kind of freaking awesome. With hazard signs. Wow. There is Eddie. It's a freaking tank, but it flies. It's an air tank. Oh, some sweet armor too. That's cool. What's back here? Whoa. What the? What's this?
Prim wimped out and accepted NCR rule. Some people will do anything to feel safe.
Alright, Judah, I suppose you're the man to talk to.
Glad to see you made it here all right. So, who are we going up against?
The Legion. We're gonna get the Legion out of there.
Then that's the plan. We're gonna have a problem with Moreno, though. He won't like that we're helping the NCR. You'll have to talk to him.
Very well. You are the leader here, can't you just tell him to go?
I stopped being Moreno's officer a long time ago. Everyone here respects me, but they don't need to follow my orders. Not anymore.
Yeah, I suppose that'd be a bit too much. Be their problem with Moreno.
He won't turn on us, but he's a good shot, and I'd hate to do this without him.
Very well, I'll speak with him.
You've got only one chance at this. I know Moreno. Once he's made up his mind about something, there's no changing it.
Alright, suppose I better do this to the best of my advantage.
For miles. I hear it ain't sealed up no more.
Could have sworn that he was right in here. Oh, I see. Must have just started out for a moment as soon as you heard that we were gonna help the NCR. Not really gonna help the NCR, though. Suppose there's a bit of talking to do. Better put on my best suit, which happens to be Benny's suit with the severed arm, but yeah, it looks nice anyways.
I didn't come all the way out here just so we could save the fucking NCR. I'm out.
Oh, come on, man. You really don't want to just go in there, just... Come on, think about it this way, man. You're not just gonna be killing some legionaries and helping me out, get my empire going. I actually like your symbol there, it's pretty cool. Maybe not what it represents. I might have a little bit of a different thing. Maybe the Ohm symbol with shining stars, I like that. But, besides my tangent, you're gonna be there shooting a lot of really bad people. I don't know why you wouldn't want to do that in the first place. But you're also gonna be showing the NCR how it's done. You know, you're gonna upstage them. I don't know how that could possibly be better for you.
I can't believe you've actually talked me into this. Fine, I'm in. But don't expect me to hold my fire if any NCR troops get in the way.
Very well.
Thanks for doing this. Getting them all back together again. I'll be honest, when Moreno started going off, I didn't think we'd all be walking out of there in one piece. I still don't know how this is all going to shake out in the end, but at least the Enclave can atone a bit for all the damage it's done.
Sounds sweet. Well, thanks, Gannon. You've been a big help.
I've been wondering about Daisy and the others for so long, I still haven't figured out what I should do. I mean, I'm not like them. I was born at Navarro and my father served with them, but I wasn't really part of the Enclave. It seems presumptuous of me to think I could join the fight, even if this is a cause worth fighting for. Because I know when fighting breaks out at the dam, all hell is going to break loose in Freeside. They're going to need every doctor they can get.
Gannon, I know it's gonna be hard for you, but you gotta stay with me, man. I need you. I need you. Once we finish this fight, there'll be as many doctors as you need. I'll see to it that Free Side and West Side will have all the doctors they could possibly need. It'll only be for a couple days afterwards, hopefully. If all goes well. After the fight, you can join in. How's that sound?
Good point. You've been encouraging the others to stand up and fight. Maybe I should take the same advice. After all, I also lived in Navarro. There's something I need to go do, but I'll catch up with you later. Thanks again for your help with the others. It means a lot to me.
No problem, Gannon. See you later, friend. It's a nice little stealth boy from right there. Well, I'm on their side. Or more specifically, they're on my side, so I'm sure they won't care if I take another stealth boy for my own use. Hopefully it'll be some of the battle to come. Anywho, all you have to do is find Yes Man and to go to Gannon, and then I guess we'll be back on our way.
Like I said, I needed to go do something. This is it. It belonged to my father. Since you convinced me to help out with the defense of Hoover Dam, I figured I'd haul it out of storage. I'm a little rusty with it, but I think I can manage. As long as you got my back, of course.
That's awesome, Gannon. Aren't we just sweet?
What's up?
Yeah, not much. Alright, Gannon, I'll be seeing you there.
See you around.
Awesome. Alright, Eddie, looks like it's just the two of us. Gannon will meet us there. I guess he's best with the... It's his best with them. The Ohm's Lawbreakers will be temporarily split. But after this is all over, we'll regroup. It'll be great. Alright, let's go find Yes Man, Eddie. I'm ready for this. I hope.